Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, a film that has been bobbing about for a while and I have been trying to get a hold of is the 2019 release of The Vigil, which is a story of a young man who has left his life as an Orthodox Jew, and he is contracted to comfort the soul of a recently deceased man, as is a certain Jewish tradition. So him and his mental disturbia combat a true-to-life demon that actually plagued this deceased person. Now, before I get into that, let me just say that yes, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. 4Ocean then pulls a pound of trash out of the Big Blue for me. And there is a train. How come I could never hear these trains during the day? Anyway, so what happens in the visual is you get a idea of this young gentleman named Yakov Ronan, I think, played by a train horn, played by Dave Davis. And Yakov he's down on his luck. He's bad with women. He's bad with emotions. And he is reeling from the death of his kid brother, who died after being assaulted by a bunch of anti-Semites. And Yakov was right there, so he's got this sort of major PTSD going on. And after he has this sort of support meeting, right there is one of his ascetic Jew friends who says, look, I got a job. You need money. I'm gonna help you out. All you have to do is go to this old lady's house and watch the body of her dead husband for the night. And this is what you do. And the guy goes, yes, I need money. I will do this. Let's leave it at that. Okay, I don't want anything further. Well, of course, because this is a horror movie, you have a demon of sorts coming from Jewish mythology. They are mentioned in the Bible, and this particular thing, will not let go of the old man. And because of similar injuries, because it preys upon your weaknesses, it feeds upon your pain. Most demons in American cinema feed on fear. That's why they screw with you. Okay, that's the thing, is that they're screwing with you. That's why they're leaving footsteps all up the wall, and they're doing this, and they're trying to freak the heck out of you, to weaken you, to get you to give off that fear. Well, this one lives off of pain, so it's a very different story. So what we're seeing with this is that it keeps showing you your past and other people's pasts and painful moments, and it just keeps hurting you. And you can't, once the thing gets its claws in, you can't just walk away. It doesn't work that way. So, very complete story, and very true to real life grief. So there are two ways you can interpret this story in truth. You could interpret it as this is a fever dream from a person suffering from PTSD, or you can interpret this as a religious experience where you have an entity perhaps sent by a deity to purge a human being of their internal strife. This is one of those things about, the Jewish paradigm, is that even the demons, even the darkness of our world, does serve God in some way. It is meant to change us and to make us into a more positive version of ourselves. So this very interesting film. And I'll tell you something. There is nothing more heartrending than hearing a man cry about his dead brother in Yiddish. Yiddish, I have always said, Hebrew is not really a pretty language. It's very guttural. It sounds like you're clearing your throat a lot. And Yiddish is the same way. And I mean, when this guy is crying in Yiddish, you feel so bad for him. It is really, this is an excellent film. I highly recommend it. It has imagery that will just scare the crap out of you. But it will also, it's a very smart film. It will also make you think. But that's just my opinion. I would love to hear yours down in the comments below. I am Richard. Greetings, humanity. I'm Fred the Facehugger here, and I'm here to remind you that Richard, the owner of this YouTube channel, wants to help the world. That's your world, not my world. He's trying to get trash out of the ocean, and he can pay for that only if he gets monetized. So do yourself a favor, like and comment on this video, and get your friends to subscribe. Or else terrible things will happen that I will not have any control over, but then my species will take over the earth. So, yeah. Up to you, worthless, apathetic, but, you know, easily face-hug human. Fred out.